Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are out at Brightview Senior Living here in Perry Hall. Going to be taking a tour of this awesome facility with Danielle and with Tina.
Hi.
You guys ready to go check it out?
I'm ready. Absolutely.
Right.
Let's take a look.
All right, let's go.
Welcome to Independent Assisted Living and Memory Care in Perry Hall. This is our front concierge desk here. Senior concierge over there, Hamza, to welcome everyone into the community. This is the first face you see, and he is a wonderful, vibrant face to see in the morning. So we have a big check-in right over here, and then often to go visit your residents.
So you've just stepped into our resident library. So the books are here for your taking, and when you're done, you just return them to the basket. We always have a puzzle on the go for the community residents and their guests. When the puzzle's finished, they start a new one. We also have two computers for associate and resident use over there with a printer. So if they needed to do some work, it's right there, nice, convenient.
Mm-hmm. We have monthly subscriptions to all kinds of requested publications, and we're always looking for the new and the newest requests, the most updated author. So we are happy to rotate these in and out and always add new editions. Our library is always growing, as well as the library comes to us. So Perry Hall Local Library is here monthly. So delivering different deliveries to the residents that may not be here in the community. So different options for different folks.
It's a really beautiful library. Beautiful built-ins, little lighting going on here. I mean, this is the real estate agent in me. It's like envious of the design of the room.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
There you go.
What you're looking at is our SPICE class. That's held by Beata Home Health here in the community. They're held by physical therapists. And what we see here is wonderful recidivism rates with staying out of the hospital, strength training, and mobility. They are so widely attended that we have doubled up on daily classes here in the community and continue to really promote attendance due to just the strength and mobility training, again, that we see residents walking away with.
That's awesome.
This is a special room. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Patty.
Hi, Maxine.
Hello, everyone. And this is Mayor Max.
Mayor Max.
Yes,
He's
one
in
of our
our
most
class.
famous residents, absolutely.
So,
Yeah, the pet therapy this guy gives out, I
Big
tell
dog
you.
on campus, huh?
Yep.
Patty, you want to give a little rundown on what's happening in here?
Sure. So today we are working on our palette knife paintings. See here, they've been practicing on some of these. Oh, let me show you again, Audrey's. Can I show you? Oh, yeah, here you go. And what you do is you take the paint and then use your palette knife rather than a brush to create your flowers. So they're doing a fabulous job.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
And I was saying it's a whole different adventure to try to paint with a knife rather than the brush.
You kind of don't know what you're
Yeah,
going to get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we were all commenting.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen when you're trying to paint with the palette knife.
Yeah, unexpected beauty. They're beautiful. They are
That is
beautiful
phenomenal.
work. Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, we're very blessed that we have a very large artistic population.
Yeah.
Patty does beginner, intermediate, and advanced watercolor classes. They do a lot of artwork.
This is our intermediate class. And then typically we have about 20 people in the other room that's beginners.
Okay.
Quite a crew.
So these are the experts, huh?
Yes.
These are the top of the
The
top.
elite.
Yeah.
The elite.
I have to show you something else these experts just finished painting.
Okay.
We hand painted silk scarves.
Gorgeous.
That's what
Oh,
these ladies
neat.
did. Isn't that beautiful?
That's a nice spring print.
And those will all be sold at the craft fair, right?
Our craft fair is Saturday, so we'll be selling.
We hope they all sell.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. And all of those proceeds go to
Alzheimer's.
Association, which is very near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah, they also, the garden club also made these succulents to sell. Some of the little teacups, aren't they adorable?
Beautiful. Those are really lovely. Yeah, beautiful. What I always say to folks is, as you look around this room, everything in this space was created by residents. So you look around and you see just wonderful pieces of art made with love together with their neighbors. And that's what this really is about. Patty makes a point of saying, you know, we color company and conversation as one of our programs here. But the idea is we're checking in with each other. We're gossiping. We're checking in on our neighbors. Somebody had a new great grand, or whatever the case may be. Hey, how's your knee doing? What's going on? And it's real life and it's checking in. We're very family oriented here. So that's what I always feel. I describe this as the heart of our community because it's very much the heart of what happens here with us. So, and Patty is one of our wonderful leaders as a senior vibrant living assistant. I agree.
Couldn't do it without Patty.
Absolutely. Right.
This is the Independent Living Cafe. We do a lot of activities in this space, word searches, our version of Jeopardy. We do adult show and tell in here. Every Wednesday we have a program called Taste, where they will do a themed either baking or cooking project, demonstration. So this is just a really nice place to gather. We always have for our residents and their guests, coffee, tea, snacks, fresh fruit, and water always available 24 hours a day. It's just a really nice place. We do have complimentary copies of the Sun, so folks can grab the paper, come down here, grab a coffee, sit and read the paper. Just a really nice place to gather.
And so now we're out back on the patio.
Yeah.
Beautiful day outside here today. Tell us about it.
Sure. This is our independent and assisted living courtyard area. There's a walking path it stretches all the way around, a handicap accessible walking path over to our quarter-mile walking path over to our left here. During temperature appropriate days, our fire pit's always going about 4 o'clock in the evening. Wow. All of these dining spaces are related to our restaurant Nottingham's here in Independent Living. So if residents want to take advantage of a nice cool day and eat outside, they just have to let their server know and we'll take care of them outside. Yeah. It's a great place for families to come, enjoy, have a big 90th birthday party for your grandmother. This is their space. These communal spaces are all for them to enjoy as residents.
Is that a putting green?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's a putting green.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Putters are over there.
Oh, they got clubs over there.
Balls and vibrant living.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Any given time, you may also see some bathing beauties out here.
Absolutely. They enjoy that sunshine. We want our folks to come out, enjoy themselves, and again, it's always going to circle back to checking in with your neighbors, having those social outlets here in the community. They have their own living rooms right up in their own apartments, but this space is really to support that social aspect.
Important. So important. Awesome.
Hello.
It's a beautiful day, Leslie.
Girl. She's a pretty girl. She's weary of gentlemen.
Okay, I got you.
She's a favorite girl. Yeah. This is Miss Leslie. Yep.
Leslie, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. All right, so now we're stepping into Nottingham's restaurant. Got a hostess stand, got all these tables set up, fine dining. Check it out.
That's right.
What's it all about here?
Yeah, welcome to Nottingham. So this is one of 3 independent and assisted living restaurants to choose from here in the community. Restaurant style seating, so residents are able to come in, no reservations ever needed. And right back here is our kitchen manager, Brittany. Give us a wave, say hello. Hey. She will escort residents over to their tables, and then the servers take it from there. No matter what venue you go to in that restaurant, you're always going to have servers taking your order and making sure everything's right for you.
I love this. Yeah. Very cool.
We also have a private dining room behind you. Residents can reserve that space. We use it for our meetings, but it's really for the residents to enjoy. So we've had crab feasts in there, birthday parties. It's just a really nice space if someone would like a private event.
Yeah.
Sure.
No visitation hours here, so we let residents know regularly. Please invite your families in to eat with us. Please, have your son-in-law come over for happy hour, and then reserve the private dining room if you want to have a nice private dinner with your family. It's never off limits to the residents.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. All right.
All right. Welcome to happy hour.
Oh my lordy, check this out.
So this is Legends Pub, where all the happy hours happen. Happy hour in this community from 4 to 5:30 every single day. Yeah. I always reiterate, please invite your family. There is no charge for them to drink with us, have a small appetizer, and enjoy this space. Residents will generally come down, grab a drink, a ginger ale or a glass of wine, maybe a beer, and then choose the dining restaurant that they're going to go to for the night. So it's a great time. Again, always checking in with your neighbors. Hey, how you doing? Oh, there's Tina. Tina and I will do circles around, just checking in with folks from time to time. Sure. So it's a great place to catch up with everybody.
This is outstanding. And how many restaurants do you have here on this campus?
4. We have 4.
You have 4.
One of them is dedicated to assisted living, and then we have 3 other dining spaces. Okay. So Nottingham's and the pub are our dinner service only, and as we round the corner and see the bistro, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner service.
Nice.
Cry for the Ravens, pride for the Orioles, vice versa when they let us. But we take in all of our local sporting events here, and we don't miss a game. The residents are certainly Baltimoreans to the core, most of them anyway, so we like to enjoy those together.
So you pack the house on game day.
Oh yeah, we try. Yes.
Let's go.
We'll do a Ravens tailgate, get the Bud Lights out and get going. Yeah. So just a beautiful bar space to enjoy, you know, grab a cocktail, whatever they want to do, and then go off to the restaurant of their choosing. Many mornings, we have a number of charter members here in the community, so they've been here since the beginning with us. We're almost 11 years old this year. Yep. And every morning I'll do my circle in the community, and there's Mr. Joe having his cup of coffee or fourth, and reading the sun from back to front. It's a great little common space to just enjoy.
Yeah.
You know?
This is beautiful.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Hi, Bob. Hi, Kathy. Hey,
Bob.
Hey, Sharon. Hi.
So this is the bistro. I always joke and say blooper bistro. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner served in this area. So very vibrant area everybody likes to eat. So this is a very popular area.
I commonly describe this as your comfort food space. So if you want your honey Old Bay wings, your homemade pizza and french fries, get down to the bistro and enjoy that. If you want a piece of baked fish or a wrapped filet, go over to Nottingham's for a more fine dining experience. But there's lots of options and choice. All right.
So game room.
Let's go.
Yeah. This is a wonderful space. This is our billiards area. We are very fortunate to have a wonderful population of males here in the community. So our men's club meets in this space 3 times a week, whether it be poker, bridge, pool. Very competitive couple of hours here in this space. But what I always say is, and it really goes back to just celebrating our residents, you want to use this space for your 90th birthday party, please do so. We have all the heliums and balloon in the world. You couldn't ask for a better space. Invite your whole family, your extended family from out of state. We want to host it here. And it's a great space to do it. There's also a community balcony over there with some rocking chairs if they want to open it up and get some fresh air. But just a lovely community space, communal space, if you will, for the residents, no matter the neighborhood, independent living, assisted, or memory care. All of these spaces are open.
This is like an all-inclusive resort.
Yeah,
literally.
It literally is an all-inclusive resort.
We say it's like a cruise ship that doesn't leave dock.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Vacation every day.
Yeah.
I love it.
We tried to think of it all, and we're always open, you know, with the open door policy. We meet with our residents monthly, and what we're looking for is feedback.
Yeah.
What do you like? You know, what would make your world bigger? Right? And then we go back to the drawing board, and a lot of that has to do with our vibrant living department that we met with. A lot of that has to do with Tina and I implementing new things here in the community. But our goal is always to be growing.
Very cool.
So next up would be an apartment, right? Terrace. Excuse me. We'll go down. Yeah. Movie theater, doctor's offices, Wellspring Village is our memory care neighborhood.
So movie theater. We show a movie probably 4 to 5 nights a week, and it could be anything from a classic, Gone with the Wind, or something popular. I think they're playing Barbie tonight, so when I say it could be anything, it could be anything. They will also do series. They just started a Saturday series, so right now they're doing Downton Abbey. So every Saturday morning they'll play a new episode of Downton Abbey, and then when that's over, they'll pick something fun to show.
Yeah.
We also use this space for meetings. As Danielle has mentioned in the past, every community space is for the residents. So if a family wanted to watch family movies on the big screen with their family, they could do that. They would just have to reserve the space, and it's all Wi-Fi capable, and they can just plug in a laptop and have a family night in here. So this is our 24-hour fitness center. It's Mr. Fred. Hello, Mr. Fred.
Good morning.
Okay.
All of the devices in this space are adjusted so that we are not hopping in and over on these pieces of equipment. They all swivel. Any avoidance of a fall risk is our take on things. So all of these have been adjusted. Our physical therapist will work with our residents, making sure they know safely how to get on and off and operate the equipment before we leave them to their own devices. But of course, residents are able to come in here 24/7 and use this space whenever they like. This is our Bayada Physical Therapy office. Physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and some skilled nursing are offered by Bayada Home Health here in the community. We take on that partnership, and any care that's provided is just billed through Medicare, like seeing your physical therapist right outside in the external world. This space is primarily used for being fitted for different pieces of equipment that residents may benefit from as they're going through physical therapy. a lot of times you're going to see the physical therapist working with residents in the halls. Throughout the community, it's a great space for working on mobility and strength training.
Oh.
How old are they?
Week and a half.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, little guy.
Are they going to your house? They are. Yeah.
They're not.
Hi, lovey.
Just give a check to everybody today.
Okay, so you didn't
I'm
know
a
you were
girl.
gonna...
We're talking with the big bosses now?
Yes.
Big
Yes.
bosses.
Mary has been with Brightview 21 years. 21? Yeah, and Lynn? 7 years. Yes, absolutely.
Lucky seven.
Yeah.
Lucky seven.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're goals for
So,
sure.
Probably the hardest 2 jobs in the building, if
Yeah.
I would have to say.
Yep.
Very special humans right
What,
here.
what do you love most about your job? You've been here for 21 and 7 years. What do you love most about it?
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
Yeah.
We were sitting here talking about definitely the residents.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Welcome to Wellspring Village. This is our memory care neighborhood on our terrace level here in the community. We have 29 apartments here in this space, so let's go take a look.
All right.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Why she is.
So you'll notice every apartment here in Wellspring Village has a shadow box. It's one way that we promote independence with our residents by recognizing their own space. That may be through a unique wreath on the door or through these shadow boxes. Of course, we're here to escort and cue our residents for their needs, but if our residents are independent and noticing their own address, we're gonna promote that and support them in it.
That's awesome.
Yep. It's a nice personalization, just a little nice personal touch to each space.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're gonna stop right here at the nurses station. This is an updated med cart. This is all time sensitive and locked on 3 different lock systems. Everything is brought to the residents. So we have days supply of all of our residents' medication. We handle that through the pharmacy here in the community.
Yep.
And then everything is brought to the residents at med time, essentially. Okay.
Good.
Nurses station in the back, of course, we have a nurse on site from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then our staffing here in this neighborhood is specifically related to the acuity here in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So depending on the need will depend on staffing here in this.
Is there a certain ratio that you guys?
Generally,
tend to focus
so it'll depend again on acuity, it really will. So currently here in the community, we have 5 staff members during day shift, afternoon shift, and then 3 overnight.
Okay.
Now, along with the nurse, of course, the directors, the assisted living director, and health services director.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, hi Genevieve.
Hi, Jen.
Hey Butch, how you doing,
Butch.
dear? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hi guys, how are you today? Good to see you. All right, how's lunch going, guys? Good, good. You're eating your beets. So this is our multi-purpose space here in memory care. Right now, you'll notice the residents are enjoying a lovely lunch of Philly cheesesteaks with some French fries and beets, and then we'll move into our next activity. I always say this about this specific neighborhood, and that is that we have a calendar that kind of goes through a routine of our day, but it's very much going to depend on our residents and where we are throughout the day. So it's a very fluid calendar.
Yeah, that's great.
Let's take a look at the courtyard.
So this space is for the residents of Wellspring Village. They can come out and in freely. They do gardening projects out here. It gives them the opportunity to enjoy the outdoor space. As long as it's not raining, snowing, cold, too hot, they can come in and out with their free will. So it is a secured area, and it gives them the opportunity to get some fresh air.
It's a space where you can, really promote safe steps. Right, and that's what I talk a lot about with families is we want our residents to feel that sense of independence. It is a secured neighborhood, so we really promote that through this space. Whether it's cold or hot outside, what the resident assistants are going to do is allow them that time to get that urge out. Maybe it's 2 to 3 minutes, then we're gonna go back in, we're gonna cue them to get our jacket on if we wanna spend 4 or 5 minutes outside.
Sure.
But it's all about cueing them for safe steps.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. This is a studio memory care apartment here in Wellspring Village. It's about 410 square feet. You'll notice always a private bathroom, handicap accessible, walkers, wheelchairs or canes. Everything is designed so our residents can age in place. If they come in not needing a walker in 3 to 5 years down the road, maybe we've had some health events, we want to make sure that that space is still going to be same and functional for them. Right. So this is our full service salon. Jamie is here 2 days a week. The concierge manages that entire book for our residents. So you simply have to call the concierge and make that appointment. They're gonna give you a call day of to remind you what time Jamie's expecting you. And it's full service, like I said, from a cut to a color to a perm to a shave. Jamie can do it all for the residents here in this space.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Drew needs a haircut.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, wrong day. Never
Yeah.
You can come back.
Know every resident's name.
Yeah.
We try.
Every
Yeah.
resident's pet's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
And probably their family too.
Yeah, and you know what I always say about that? I really bring it as a differentiator between us and many of our competitors. When you come to a community like Brightview Perry Hall, there are 211 apartments here between all 3 neighborhoods. I can stand on my words when I say I know every resident by name and face, including their pets. And it's a very family-oriented community. When you go into larger campus-style environments, you're looking at 2,000 plus apartments, and you lose that closeness. And it's something that we are very dedicated to offering our families and our adult children that we're looking after their own parents.
Absolutely.
This is our 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom independent living model. You can take a look around. Of course, there is a full kitchen. There's no apartment-style appliances here in these spaces. Everything is full size. We recognize that when folks are downsizing, we want to make sure that everything is still very comfortable and that we're coming from an independent living space to an independent living space. Right here on the wall is something I really like to point out and hit home about. This is our check-in button. We ask that our independent living residents check in with us every day by 10:30 or 11 in the morning. This is a wonderful feature. Just puts off like a little high-pitched buzz there. And I always kind of make a casual joke about this. There are many residents that simply do not remember or feel like pressing this button, and that is no big deal. Every day they will get a call from our concierge service, and what that really does is just develop that relationship. I'm all about it. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Yep.
You forget to press that button, Hamza or Myra is going to have a call on the phone with you. Their first question is always, everything okay for the day? Do you need anything?
Yeah.
If they don't answer the phone, we're going to come up and knock on that door. And for peace of mind, God forbid someone doesn't answer that door, we'll let ourselves in. If maybe there's been a fall, God forbid a health event, we want to be really on top of that. So every morning, our adult children and our family members know we're having this connection, even in independent living.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So private large space bathroom and a beautiful balcony view of our marshlands behind us. We're very fortunate at Brightview Perry Hall that we do not lease our land, we do own it. And one of the arrangements was that, of course, we will never lose our beautiful view to the marshlands behind us here. So nice private space for yourself in the morning, you know, just to have this nice nature view and to be able just to have your quiet thoughts in the morning, afternoon, or evening. We like to offer this for residents here in independent living.
Fantastic.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
This is Tim and Drew. They're
Hello,
doing
hello.
a video podcast on our community today.
Yeah.
So Doug is part of Beata, and he's having a meeting with our resident assistants,
Okay, very good.
catching up on everybody. And here's Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Aaron is our
Good.
assistant executive director. This is Tim and Drew.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, very impressed.
Good.
Very impressed. Yeah.
So this is the assisted living room.
Okay.
So folks can come here and watch TV, right? Have fun, hang out. There is a small library here, but they are also able to go enjoy the other library as well.
Fantastic.
And assisted living cafe. So again, fruit snacks, coffee, tea, always available. They do cooking demonstrations in here as well. Always puzzles on the go.
Yeah.
So when they finish one, they'll start another one. So
Okay.
they're, you know, community projects. So they all join in.
Yeah. Looks like we have a few completed.
And Ira is also part of our Beata team. Physical
Hi,
therapy,
Ira.
physical therapy, occupational therapy.
Okay, cool. 36
And
apartments.
they're studio apartments.
Okay.
We do have 5 1-bedrooms.
Okay.
So they don't have a kitchen or a laundry center. We do laundry for them in assisted living.
Okay.
So the apartments are, the 1-bedrooms have a living space and a kitchenette and then a separate bedroom.
So independent living has their own washer dryer.
They do.
Wow.
Stackable.
Okay.
Every apartment has
Wow.
washer and dryer.
Okay.
And back to the
Oh,
beginning.
wow. And we're back to the beginning.
Back
There
to
you
the
go.
beginning.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us on the tour today. Ladies, phenomenal place to live. Thank you so much. If people want more information, where can they contact you?
Absolutely. They can reach us by phone at 410-529-1903. You can also go to Brightview Senior Living /Perry Hall. Our floor plans, fee scheduling, all of that is available online. But we'd love to have a conversation with you. Please call us with any of your questions. We're happy to be a resource. Yeah.
And please, if you didn't listen to the podcast, you're gonna have to check out the podcast too, because we go into a lot more detail as to what they offer here at Brightview.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much.
absolutely. Until next time, live your life to the fullest, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Thanks.
See ya.